really seen them stray away from some of their stable vanilla compositions.
I mean, and they're going as far away from vanilla and as far away as stable as you could possibly fathom in a situation like this, but we'll see how it plays out. You got Angel with a little gap here. And there are a couple players just on the other side. You see Stax is ready with the flash. The gate crash, and he's already flashed up. He's stunned up. He's dead. A great opener for RB, but the counter from Shao is good. 3v2 in favor of DRX as you see the members of Navi scattering back towards B.
cNed and SUYGETSU a million miles away from this one, so plant will be conceded. Actually, even cNed taking the long route round. He'll be bodyguarded right now by Marco, who's actually probably going to get a sound cue here. cNed's found it.
Hey, he was weak too. First molly clearing, nothing there. cNed jumping out, jumping straight into his death. DRX get the pistol.
Seconds though, Doug.
They're burning the clock down on this one all the way. That nade from Zyppan's going to be good. 10 seconds left, and Mako's already down. The spike can't make its way out. They've got to go fast on this as Zyppan continues to hold the line.
Probably as well. I was going to say, Angel in the back lines will be able to get the orbital strike off, but it actually misses the plant. RB's found a response.
Huge kill on Angel. RB swinging around 56 HP. He's by himself. He
says the TP out is short. Try and find some information. Instantly denied by the Sage Wall.
Buzz is going.
It's an indication.
Buzz is going, and they invested the ult. RB's already down. Buzz finally, though, finding value. Backside ultimately traded back as cNed will not relent on Shower's control. I don't know how the spike is going to get out of here, Mike. I don't think it will.
No. Zest will be revealed by the Seekers. An opportunity to take the TP, but he's stunned as well.
Yeah, this does not look good. He may have slipped the net, though, to get a kill, but can't even net that.
Heading towards B right now. Smoke's invested. Shao's going to get the indicator. They're side committed as well.
I mean, they've dumped everything into this side, and they're going to get the spike down.
Spike.
What do Navi have to take this back? Zyppan has his ult. SUYGETSU, again, still just 2 points away from having the pit. You can't imagine that's going to matter, but cNed top certainly does. Meanwhile, it's a pit from Zest that gets invested. Trailblazer to create some space, and you see two members still playing in it on site, on B, as Navi attempt to retake this. RB with just 10 HP.
I think he spotted the barrel there.
Oh, so close. Yeah, RB ultimately falls. Zest biding his time. You hear the ult use. Is it going to find one? Yes, it will.
That's pit down.
Can they continue to play around this? They've got to go aggressive towards DRX. That's exactly what they're trying to do. SUYGETSU with 2, and the defuse for Navi.
DRX to find any space to work with.
Angel's so paranoid that the hit is B. This is all a fake that he just rotated all the way back, concerned for the lurker. Meanwhile, DRX are going to get the spike down on B. Note, there's still Shower's controller for cNed, and he could win this round by himself. Angel still with the ult, and cNed still with the op. He's finding another. 2v2 here, Stax and Mako trying to reestablish and maintain control of the site. You see the smokes going down. Mako patient, and they're going to drop the orbital strike.
Just to clear out lamps.
Yeah. The feeling, the need to win this round. Stax has gotten it down. It's just cNed, and it's just cNed with the op. Certainly not the weapon you want in a situation like this, but he's gotten one. Is he going to be able to get the second? Yes, he does!
And RB's just a million miles ahead because of the molly slowing things down. Shao will find a second. Buzz will fall down to 53 HP on Shao, able to slow things down even further. DRX not even in the front door, Doug.
No, and they invested so much. That dual-pronged attack that we were just talking about, nullified, blunted. And with that, DRX, because those tools are missing, have to creep their way out, and maybe that's the key. Zest has already gotten the opener onto Angel, no less.
Find anything else though. Shao tucks himself into tube. Looks like he might be rewarded here, but Stax actually gets the better of him. Finds a second.
Crispy shots out from Stax. They're going to invest the pit too, desperately needing a round.
And a better pit this time around. It actually gives DRX some control over a choke point.
I dare said the previous time that cNed, you know, maybe not the right weapon in a situation like this, and he made a fool of me. But I can't imagine he can do it again in a pit. In a pit! That's the pit! He's going to have to do it with the Phantom, and he cannot as Stax plays hero for... I mean, an 8-4 half, you take those. But they've got to get there. They aren't there quite yet. DRX finding another as Stax, trying to control Showers. This time it's Buzz with the op switches. Angel weak, but the aim was messy.
Angel desperate to address that back line.
He's just so weak.
Enemy remaining.
And the weak get weaker. He's got to deal with the orbital strike. That must have been early on. Navi have taken Shower's control. They've taken A short control as well. Seems like all 5 focus towards A. See that wall too is going to be so miserable to get through on the pistol.
Actually boxing this off, it gives Navi a very, very comfortable post plant here. It's only RB on the flank, but I mean, look at the minimap. Look what he's got to overcome to apply any pressure.
And he really can't make a move until the wall gets cleared.
Exactly.
Otherwise, it's just going to be him against the world. And you see, once again, in these pistol rounds, it's just so labored. It's so tedious to get through that wall. They finally break a panel, but now what? The spike's been ticking away for 20 seconds. RB is still sitting in the teleporter. cNed gets overwhelmed as DRX found some space. Shao handling the first, 31 HP. Buzz had it. I don't think he did get half. But that's all he's able to get so far. Shao still alive. Angel left in a 1v1. Zest is going to be able to take it all the way unless Angel swings out, and he does. Navi get the pistol. He can flip. RB just went through a teleporter. He has a gate crash that's back up and spawn. Instantly flips, and that buys just enough time as Navi have to deal with what's happening on the teleporter. As we saw earlier in the round, that deep wall into pipes is going to cause problems.
Definitely slows down the retake. Actually, Zest will find one from the snakebite. cNed will fall, but spike planted.
SUYGETSU on the trade. Zest with Pit up in heaven, though.
And the problem being there's a molly and a snakebite here. Paint shell as well, but it looks like Zyppan might even put that in towards slowing down a push into lamps.
Surprised they're waiting this long to commit to something. Just want to be cautious about how they do it and just take the space.
Snakebite's coming in as well.
A ton.
This one's already passed, though.
Yeah, I mean, they are taking their dear sweet time, Mike. They haven't even gotten it to half at this point. They haven't established enough control. Mako's got 3 on the round, but at what cost?
Do they have it?
It's going to be so close. Oh, it's going to be so close. 1 second. That's the element of surprise when it comes to Gresham. DRX, 3 ults here. I mean, you imagine RB investing. You've got one of them already used by Stack. Zest patiently waiting and rewarded as RB's able to get another. Invested 2 ults. What more do they drop? Is RB still causing problems? See, those flashes have been so effective, but Shao able to put him down.
Which makes it harder now for Shao to recover from that. Stacks on the swing.
Made its way out of short yet. Gonna use the Brim Smokes to swing out behind. That flash is gonna get a lot of info.
Wait,
and
no
buying
way.
just
RB's
time.
going to TP into the background. Surely not.
I mean, keep an eye on it. It's tempting, it's tantalizing, and it's considered, but he hasn't gotten to it yet. He hasn't committed, just buying his time as Navi's still playing around through short.
You will not kill my
See that res online, orbital strike used, Buzz trying to reposition as Navi are starting to get some kills. Zyppan with 2 massive ones, cNed looking to get the spike down, and Mako causing problems. It's Mako and Zest, the 2 controllers, and Mako's getting up really far by himself. 13 seconds left. They're going to have to make a move for this, and Zest is going to be ahead of it.
I don't think he's going to catch him on the dropout, though.
It's going to be so quick. It's going to be so close. No utility for Zest. It's already fallen. Shao getting the spike down, left in a 1v2. Finding a cushion, finding some space. And perhaps the second lease on life as he's gotten it down to 1. A dangerous move there as he takes the knife out. To continue to tease, continue to bait on the swing, and Mako gets it. Desperately.
Oh, they ever had one, it felt like.
No. I like this, though. It's fast off the Trailblazers. Zyppan's able to get one. SUYGETSU does 2. They've cracked the side open relentlessly as Zyppan with the second. I was about to say, maybe perhaps pace is what they needed. They inject a little bit of it. Buzz on the counter, though, and once again, ambitious and bold. Time, though. Think about how long the clock has been burned, and they really have barely made their way out of spawn. Angel's already fallen.
Well, if that was an intentional peek from RB there, he swung out with his knife in hand, it looked like. Rewarded nonetheless. cNed 2 away from the res, so needs a kill and this orb to get Angel back on his feet.
I've got your trail.
You see it right there, but you've got 2 members from DRX. They're going to try to deny that. And RB's already gotten 1. Zyppan's fallen. cNed still hasn't been able to get the orb. You see the teleport through as they start to rotate back. Everyone from DRX is here. And it's a miserable situation for Navi. Miserable for SUYGETSU, and it's just not enough. We're going the distance. They just have no showers control. I mean, maybe Stacks take some of the space and they can have a late hit, but this is going to be very one-dimensional if this is how they commit. The Trailblazers are going to clear things out, though, and RB's gone all the way in, and he's all the way in by himself. The flash off of it, the flick from SUYGETSU's filthy. How have Navi stabilized through this? How have they maintained control of the site?
Actually, yeah, it does get Mako off the plant here, so forcing a second attempt at it. Maybe even a third. Doesn't get caught with that satchel, though.
No, not punished in the window, as small as it was. Stacks now with showers control. Mako has fallen, a 4v2 in favor of Navi this time. Stacks on the reposition. Navi can take their time, man. They have so much control and they have so much time. That Flash not getting anything. This one will. You see it, Zest turn to the corner, and it's beautiful. It sets him up quite nicely.
And the pit!
Shao's just on the tap. Reconsiders it. He's going to get it to halfway. He's going to get it all the way. Mikey's going to take it the whole way! Another stolen defuse!
DRX have done great to deny or avoid confirmation here.
But cNed's the trap. As soon as the wall goes down, his life goes too. Mako able to clean him up. Angel Flash, he can't see a damn thing.
Flash
dancing around back sight. Unreal. DRX have cracked the site wide open. Now Navi have shown up with reinforcements, but it's too little too late. They still aren't their way out on site. As the crowd comes to life once more, DRX looking to take the lead against Navi in overtime. But they're far from done. Still some pesky members of the defense up. Zyppan, Shao, and SUYGETSU putting in what seems like an unwinnable situation, but the demand is there. The ask could not be greater. And it seems like they're crumbling in the face of it. That's exactly what they do. DRX take the lead back. He's going to have a lot to do here.
Same with Buzz.
And they're going to satchel out. They're going to flash. Buzz falls. What can RB do? I mean, you can't imagine much in the face of all of that Viper utility. And even more piled on, but he's... I thought he was going to swing in front through the molly, but he doesn't. Swings back around, SUYGETSU cleans him up. You see the defenses for DRX scrambling, but Stacks with two. Trying to right the ship, trying to bring him back. Trying to put him down as Mako gets another.
Angel's got the molly and the ult here, though. DRX still have to move fast.
And they have no duelists to go with it. They have no duelists to take the fight to Navi's doorstep. It's all on to Angel. Off of this you go. Seekers, the flash. There's Orbital Strike. Zest cleans him up, and DRX somehow claw their way back into the map and take a 1-0 lead. This Cypher cam is so miserable to deal with. You've got to get so far up before you can clear it out. Meanwhile, DRX have gotten their way out onto the site. Some of the defenses are there, but Mako looking to play spoiler up in heaven. No challenge yet. It's just SUYGETSU who's playing on the other side, and he's going to play into this. Well, of course he's going to play into this, but they walked right by each other, Mike.
He's able to slip through the poison orb here. Going to get the backstab on Shao. He will fall.
Oh, it's a surprise. Now you see the double duelist from Navi causing problems. They've gotten the spike down. They've repositioned up towards heaven. You see some of the mollies come through, but you're not expecting SUYGETSU here. Either way, handled. Zest cleans him up. All falls onto RB. He's got to swing out. He's got to get one, and Angel's timing is perfect. Navi will get the pistol.
A very slippery pistol round from DRX, but you see the frustration on Stacks' face. This way.
There's the flash. There's the confirmation. RB's ahead of it, though. They look to swing. Angel on the reposition, dropped. Shao has to tuck tail and get away. And now in the face of the paranoia, in the face of the dog, manages to take one. Well done. But the site lost.
SUYGETSU almost actually finds a kill on the way out. Zest will secure it though. cNed, a 1v4. Still pretty healthy, but just find a couple of kills very early on here. We'll make this a possibility.
You see the paranoia and just how he's handling his crosshairs. There's someone low, is behind pillar, behind garage, up in heaven. So many things to consider. So many. cNed is now peeking out towards heaven without Viper Wall up. There's really no information of what's coming in through mid. Angel's going to get overwhelmed once again. RB's going to be late on this pinch, but they're going to get heaven control. Unless cNed can do something about it. And no, he's dropped instantly. The satchel out. Zyppan trying to hold the line, trying to keep him back. One's all he finds.
SUYGETSU slipped through. He's ahead of this.
They have no idea. You're absolutely right. How much more can he find? Stacks with 20 HP. Laughing in the face of danger, swinging forward and getting another.
But they got the open plant once again. So a chance here for SUYGETSU to find cheeky half defuse, but 3 members of Navi.
Just buy time. Let your lurker find some space, clear out some utility, but that's it. They go, they pounce, and Shao's there to receive. Gets the first, has the Seekers. Felt like they were perhaps a bit too quick on the trigger. Spike, something like that. They're going to flip, though. And RB's going to find some space. The spike is there, and it instantly falls to the ground. SUYGETSU dancing around the cage, finding more value. Looking for the trip, finds it. They're going to invest the lockdown too. They're going to fully send on this.
Very late investment in the lockdown, and yeah, it's punished by the paint shell. A little bit unconsidered there.
Yeah, such an important tool, no longer available. Mako, though, able to clear one out. The Paranoia to buy some more time and create space for another.
Ooh,
What a shot! Zest is also playing really far off. The turret's still up and he has 2 mollies. I mean, you're expecting Angel to make a play here. I don't know if he's gonna find the space. Oh my gosh, he slipped the net, but Mako Paranoid still gets him. And you imagine here, I mean, do they still go?
I mean, it's wraps at this point. Shao can find a couple of kills. cNed gets one as well, but time all but elapsed here.
Gosh, if he had hit that shot, oh no. Oh, I
thought for a moment he did as well.
Yeah, you hear 2 shots of the op rattle off, a second flash in towards Garage. But once again, it's a hit towards A. It's a hit right into the teeth of the defenses of the Cypher, and Zyppan's there too. He's already gotten a couple. Angel trying to swing out and pile it on, and he cannot. And now the op has shown up. How do you get past this? Oh, patience. You still have 2 flashes. Be patient. He's gotten the first. No real idea of the second in the smoke. Meanwhile, cNed still with the op going forward.
Now he can drift deeper. He's actually resetting towards main.
Just a tap. Just a tease. Just a bait for the swing, and cNed lands it. And now Sax is too far away. He's too far away. But it was enough to pull off. cNed, I can't believe he did it that way.
Within the hands of RB, but what can DRX get it set up here? Still got plenty of util to work with.
Oh,
Not
it's
sure where
gotten
that's
stuck.
going.
Oh no. Get on down there, buddy. He's overwhelmed. Somehow still dropped. I thought he was going to find a window. Kills go traded back and forth, the 4v3 as you see DRX starting to funnel forward, starting to take space back, but Navi hold the line, Stack's left alone, and he cannot deliver. So SUYGETSU pull off some pretty ridiculous things from the defensive side here. We'll see if RB can do the same with the turret to help. Zyppan up top, too many things to consider. cNed nice with it. The second after the upgraded weapon, and that's enough to get the sight. Oh, unless Buzz gets ahead of it. That's exactly what he does. He just buys time and he wins the round. What a play from Buzz!
And just when you think Navi have done enough.
We see an interesting financial approach from DRX. Mako once again getting challenged. You gotta pick a target, bro. It's either the dog or it's cNed. You pick the wrong one. Zyppan's already back sight. Buzz had no idea. See if they can reposition though. Angel's really, really far out. Really far up by himself. Dog spotting him, and yep, Zest from up top, but well handled by Shao.
Well, talked about being a hero yesterday. Might just need to be once again hit.
It's been quiet, but RB's done well to get one so far. Still dancing around the second with the turret to help. Hero answering the call, at least a little bit, as Zest and Buzz have shown up too. I mean, he's certainly taking his time on this. Roomba, the satchel.
Ooh. Zest loves a jumpy.
Yeah.
He really loves a jumpy.
Yeah, he does.
23 seconds left on the clock here, Doug.
A vintage wait and go. And Angel dies already. The spike is still up in heaven. Now 15 seconds left. They're going to have to pop out, and they're going to have to do it quickly. And Shao has the spike, and that might be enough. Now 10 seconds, it's all on to Buzz. 85 HP, he snaps on the first, the second buys time, and that's gonna be enough.
That's it.
He may not get the kill, but it's not gonna matter. DRX get the 9th. Couple spot to drop it. With 45 seconds left, does he dare invest it? Zyppan gets so high, and he gets one. Saxer on the trade. cNed cleaning things up, op still in hand, and there are the blades. I mean, that's the round.
Yeah, it's done for. Navi even stalling things out to find the plant here. Just Buzz and Mako. Still got the Paranoia, still got the Showstopper, and the paint shells, actually.
Yeah, and a 2v4? Shadows traveling. I mean, maybe. Well, okay, yeah, they're going. They found one. The Paranoia, the Showstopper invested. Buzz weak, though, 45 HP. What space can Mako find? He swings out. Too many targets to deal with. What are you going to do? You got a stinger. Oh, come on. If you're gonna go, just go, man. Another
Actually,
jump
Mako
spot.
catches.
Oh, that Paranoia was so good, but it doesn't matter. the neural theft, and out goes cNed. Buzz with the judge, finding one though, 56 HP. It's not a Bucky, not from that distance. DRX crumble, and RB's left alone, holding onto that lockdown for what feels like forever. Never invest it. We're going the distance, we're going to Lotus. DRX so pacey on it, trying to find that window.
They're looking to descend very quickly.
Oh dear.
The other side of the map, Angel could have had at least one there. SUYGETSU will respond, but it's Buzz with two to open this round up.
The Frenzy just so good in that situation. Navi have done a decent job of corralling DRX in this position. cNed from all the way back, not finding any value. Important too for DRX, if they want to pull this thing off, if they want to take the quick trip to the playoffs, they've got to find a way to silence him. And so far, so good. Zyppan and Shao, the only two that remain. Playing on site, and you look at the minimap, the rest of DRX are nowhere near this. I mean, you've got Stax who's playing in tree, and he finds one. You got the other two playing really far back.
No chance.
Stax falls. Buzz and RB remain. There's a nade, and that, I mean, that will most assuredly secure things. Maybe Shao gets an exit. He does get one, that's all it is. Push into this Killjoy setup. You've got turrets, and there it is. There's your showstopper, but the paranoia hits. Oh, and he had no shot. That was never fired.
Nobody really following up on the pressure created by that either, so DRX still going to be struggling to comfortably find this plant. Yeah, the swing on will come through. Angel ahead of the smoke. Stax will fall.
It seemed like DRX had all the tools that they needed to convert a third, to win a bonus, but how quickly things change. The noise being made, I mean, they're not concealing any of that.
Sorry, kid.
And that's another one that falls for Navi. To potentially get through this in flawless fashion would be everything they could possibly want. I mean, just one member is taking damage, Mike. One! And that's SUYGETSU.
Being as well as two Bulldogs left, and it will.
But the shock deals a little bit of damage. He keeps it now invested for them to retake and take the space. Molly to cut off the path for Zest. Oh. There's no way you expect Stax there! What a pesky play! But they've gotten it down to two. Angel one with the Molly. The tap out from Shao, yeah, he's gotten it all the way there. They're gonna get the last two kills and the defuse.
Three members of Navi over towards A site. So DRX will commit behind it as well.
Buzz. Oh, that Rolling Thunder's gonna cause so many problems. And yeah, they're deafened, but what can Mako find? One. Looking for the second, nothing found yet. But the spike into position to be scooped up, and do they know Zyppan's there? They're just not gonna push it. They're gonna go to SUYGETSU! And SUYGETSU with one. So they have to face this. First flash turned. Mako trying to decapitate the first and manages to do so. It's all under RB now, 1v2, and he gets the 1v1. They left him. It all's on to cNed. He's gonna get to half. RB on the swing, and cNed.
No investment just yet, but DRX happy to continue forwards.
I mean, Navi have such a good setup though. You know that they're not going to be pushing in and try to flip B. Because of that, you can invest the fault line, the shock darts, you can send three towards A. They can drop so much here.
You should run.
So do we actually see the late lockdown invest here? Stax snappy with the first, Zyppan will fall.
Still so much to do though. I mean, Navi forced to take a step back for just a moment.
And with that blind kill, actually cNed does get the showstopper up. Nearly actually catches RB with the second there.
He's going in with it. The alarm bot there, and it once again never fires. Zest still able to play in it though. RB with the first, finally equalizing things. But how much more can they do? Can Navi break their way through what they have? Just masterfully handling Navi's strings. Just when they thought they had a read on the situation, the rug's pulled out from under them. But Zyppan able to get one onto Stax. Buzz with everything to do. This position surely not expected, surely not found yet. He can do it all by himself. RB's going to be scaling forward as well, and alarm bot deep to cut off any control. But Buzz falls. I mean, they've got him pinched in.
Calling my bot.
Mike, this is discombobulated. This is messy. He's got to get the kill on an Angel. Oh no. Oh no. It's gone sideways. It goes so horribly sideways. RB's now just sitting on the other side with no way to make a play. Has to sit back and watch as the round goes by. You're running out of time here. If you're going to flip the map, it's got to be now, and the utility hasn't been cleared. They've done such a good job of doing it, but they don't seem to care. Managed to get a couple. You've got Zest, who's cutting off rotations towards B, but the spike has to go down very soon. And you still have so much presence here from Navi.
Angels found that kill.
This should open things up. That shock dart, oh, it didn't bounce? It was a little bit deeper. RB's getting one. A 2v2 somehow. Mako, 85 HP, no armor. The swing out is there, and they try to bully Shao, and they do. They've left Zyppan in this. And he cannot convert.
How? So yeah, throwing everything behind this now.
There they are. Set up cNed. What?
That's a big pick. DRX, so they try and explode on the back of this. Yes, they do. The showstopper doesn't land, but Stacks will find the kill on Shao.
So well handled. The swing out. I mean, DRX have played this perfectly. The problem is, though, Mike, we've said this before, and Navi somehow find a way to Houdini their way into the round.
A 2v5, Doug?
We've seen
surely not.
Zyppan ahead of things, ahead of the nightfall, ahead of the first. Clothesline, though, not able to find much more. As
They're behind this already. SUYGETSU seems aware of it, though.
It was smoked off at first. You see the first few share of shots go wide. The spike finally seems like it's going to go down, but DRX
it doesn't go
pushing
down.
right back. He's not going to have time. He's well out of reach. Wow. There's no one there. So DRX on the move. Zest feeling some of the pressure, having to take a step back, try to bide some time. Stay alive for the rest of them to show up. I mean, cNed's already through and Angel's already gotten a kill. Oh, but he doesn't find anything. They've somehow managed to keep them back at least for a little bit. They're gonna bonus them, Mike. Stacks and RB are up. Never mind, I jinxed him. It's RB by himself.
But SUYGETSU down to 15 HP. This is definitely doable for RB.
Do they know where he is?
Asking for another clutch from the hero of DRX once again. Shao posted up, he's found the first.
One. On the other side.
I didn't see a clash here, actually.
We haven't had many of these. The haunt is the distraction for Buzz to get the kill onto cNed, and he gets a second. The spike is down. But there's not enough to follow up, I don't think. Did they seize that? Yeah, Shao's stuck.
What is that adjustment from Shao? Finds the Prowler and the headshot onto Buzz. Brings it back to a 3v2 in favor of Navi.
Interesting, too, that wall goes up from Zest. RB.
He drops the wall for him.
Well done.
Down, B.
Very well done, but more to be done. More to be found.
30 seconds left.
Zest is left alone, a 1v2 against all odds. It's a spike, but they've given him 1v1s. They're repositioning. Zest has a shot at this. It's small.
RB will be called upon once again.
Utility there to help and utility there to cover. He goes from up top, and RB's able to swing around, drop him. Zyppan, though, there for the trade. He answered the call for one. SUYGETSU there. Oh, you could tell Buzz was suspecting where the play was coming. 13 seconds left. Spike planted. Zyppan has the Rolling Thunder, and there it is. It's going to push a couple of members back, but it seems like DRX may have found a swap right through it. The Haunt finding info, finding value. It's Buzz getting one. Shao with the shock darts. It's just a tap out on the Spike, a 2v2 now. SUYGETSU's still there. They've got him corralled in. DRX surrounded. They've already gotten it to half. It's got to be a swing from Shao, and it delivers. On the seas, Mako patient. Gets the first. Looking to control the spam on the second. Not able to connect, but Zest, what? Through the box, lands it onto Zyppan. And now Lockdown drop a
trade-off lockdowns.
Yeah, Venn diagramming the site. Leaving a 2v2, Stacks with the Nightfall to confirm where they're going. The silence definitely.
They've read it well.
Yeah. I mean, they're ahead of it. Yeah, the alarm bot is there, but Stacks is going to get a chance to make the play. He's gotten it down to one. He's going to have to get the spike down very quickly, and that's going to force RB to go quickly. It forces him to go fast, but no. Plant giving up. RB on the swing. He's there, and he lands the shots. Moved it first, didn't go off. Now there. Zyppan has the Rolling Thunder, Mike. It's going to be so chaotic as you see them both vying for control of such a small space. But Navi equalizing, it's a 3v1, and it's not going to convert. SUYGETSU gets 3, Navi at 11. Navi here. The fault line from Zyppan still in play, the Aftershock 2. Off of the smokes, they try to get through, and all of that utility is just going to be so much to deal with. Buzz killed himself. Falls to his own nade, but Zest makes it okay. Keeps him in it. As Zest gets 3. He's got the pit!
He hasn't thrown it down just yet. RB will find cNed just Shao to recover a 1v4. DRX players clinging to life. Look at the HP bars. But Shao will need nothing short of a miracle to flip this back.
Position given away. I mean, just such an impossible situation. Fully decayed, and time is of the essence. Not much he can do here. DRX are going to take a lead in overtime, and holy smoke, Zest, man.
What a round from Zest.
Navi backs against the ropes.
They're going to stun back out of this on the back of the dart.
Nothing to clear it either.
Mako.
I mean, Mako's in so much trouble, but Buzz! He's got the ult! I mean, they've wiped the floor with Navi! Final nail in the coffin! Putting him away! Buzz with 3! DRX are playoffs bound!
In the blink of an eye, Doug, the match is over.